Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I did this easy, glossy, glowy type purple makeup look. I stuck with purple because my hair is purple now. In case you missed it, it's the video titled New Month, New Color. I used Arctic Fox's Ritual. I've only washed it like a handful of times because I'm trying to wean myself off washing my hair every day period, not just for the color, but mostly for the color. So I didn't wash it today. But this is what the color has turned to. It's like the color that the dye is supposed to be all around at like my roots, but like the rest is like a silvery, lavendery purple. And I really like it. I like how it's fading. It looks really freaking pretty. I'm gonna shut up and we'll jump straight into, not the tutorial, into the video. So I am sticking with a kind of specific color for the glowiness on my eyes. You don't have to stick with a color, any color at all. You could leave your eyes bare, just put some concealer on, whatever. But I am going to go into my Maleficent Mochi palette from NYX and Electric Pastels, one of their eyeshadow palettes. And since my hair is now purple, I am going to... what color are you? I'm going to take this color. Actually, no, first I'm gonna comb out my eyebrows and then prime my eyes. Wow, where the hell am I? I'm only going to brush out my brows with the spoolie side of my NYX Micro Brow pencil in ash brown. I'm not gonna fill them in or anything. I'm just gonna brush them out. I'm going to prime my eyes with my NYX primer in the pot. So I think now is a good time to tell you guys, but in case you haven't noticed, you probably haven't, but in case you haven't noticed, I'm also setting the primer with the NYX #NoFilter setting powder in Porcelain. The Celtic Woman Ancient Land Tour 2019 video I put up, that's the wrong thing, that's not primer, that I put up of the concert in Grand Prairie that I went to last month, a couple weeks ago, got taken down, and I have a copyright strike against my channel that won't expire until August. So because of that, I am not going to re-upload the Celtic Woman video onto my channel. Probably at all. Maybe I'll combine all the pictures I took from it together and put some copyright-free music on it and post that. But because I have a copyright strike against my... This is serious, guys. If I somehow get 2 more of these before the first one within the next 90 days, I'm gonna lose my channel, and I don't want that, naturally. So if you want to see anything of the Celtic Woman concert, you can go to my Instagram page, which I will leave down in the description. Go to my profile page. I am at Opal0Sapphire, all lowercase. There's no spaces or dashes or anything in between any of those. It's literally the number 0 in between Opal and Sapphire because the underscores and dashes and anything to separate those besides a 0 was taken. I have a highlights reel for my Instagram stories of the Celtic Woman concert on my page. So that's the closest you're going to be able to get besides any pictures. If you guys want me to post a video, a compilation type video of all the pictures I took with some copyright free music laid over it, then I will try that, but not until at least the strike goes away, which pretty much won't be for the whole summer. So I'm really sorry. I know a lot of people were happy that I had posted it, and it made me so happy, and I made so many people happy, but at the end of the day, copyright is more important. I care more about my channel than a single video. So, yeah. There's really nothing I can do about it besides move on and wait for the strike to expire. So until then, I'm just going to probably keep posting music videos and stuff. Not music videos, what the hell? Makeup videos! So now, I'm going to take that purple, this purple shade from the Mochi palette. We're moving on now. And I'm going to press this with my finger all over my lid and blend out the edges kind of with a clean finger. And now I'm going to go into my NYX Born to Glow highlighting palette, and I'm going to take the light pinky shade, and I'm going to, what's the word? I'm pretty much just going to load up my inner corner and my brow bone with this, because I want to, as Naked Tutorials would say, glow to the gods. Generously, that was the word I was thinking of. Generously. Now with my NYX Epic Ink liner in black, I'm gonna try to make it a small wing. It might turn out bigger, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do a wing. Oh god. My mom's playing I Can Feel It in the Air Tonight, and when the drums start, she always likes to try to scare the shit out of me, because it's worked before in the past. So I gotta be on my guard. Should I just text her? You can't scare me. Oh, holy shit, I got eyeliner on my phone. See if she responds, if she can even hear her phone go off. She put LOL, even though I heard her laugh. Remember how I said small wing? That's not what this is. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Okay, I'm going to mention this. Normally, before I put my highlighter on, I would use my NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk as a base on both my inner corner and my brow bone. I forgot to do that. Just want to let you guys know. I hit record, right? Please tell me I hit record. Thank God. Yeah, I need a new pen because it's not letting me flick up like I would normally do at the end. Alright, note to self, get a new pen tomorrow when I go shopping. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, actually, for my hip, my right hip, because it does this weird thing. When I'm walking, every step I take, every move I make, I'll be watching you? No. Every time I walk, every step I take on my right side, my hip pops. It's been doing that for years. And back in September, I noticed that if I sat cross-legged and I leaned back and I sat up straight, like if I were to lean back against pillows on the bed and I sat back up while keeping my legs crisscrossed, then it would really pop then. Almost like a party trick type thing. So I mentioned it to my doctor. I'm doing mascara now with my Worth the Hype mascara from NYX in black. I mentioned it to my doctor when I had my annual physical done in September, around the time it actually started really popping severely. And she felt it. And she wasn't too worried about it. But she said only if it starts hurting do we need to worry about it. I was like, okay, it's not hurting, I'm not going to stress myself out about it, it's fine. My wings are uneven, but it's fine. And I'm only doing mascara. Well, I'm heavily doing mascara on my top lashes. But I wasn't too worried about it, you know? Why stress myself out about something? If my doctor wasn't worried about it, I wasn't going to be worried about it. But then a couple months ago, it started hurting after walking for a while. And after the Muse concert I went to in February, I noticed I jumped at that concert during Nights of Sidonia during the really main guitar solo for maybe about 10-15 seconds, and the next day my hip hurt like a bitch. Like, I was pretty much limping the whole day. Not like a deep limp, but still limping. And I'm doing a little bit, by the way, I'm just doing a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes because the tips of my lashes are blonde. So I'm just darkening those up. But yeah, I had barely done anything. And I can't stand with my weight on my right leg for too long or my hip hurts. After only a couple hours of walking, it hurts. When we went to Scarborough Renaissance Fair, my hip did hurt after a couple hours. Luckily, there was a lot of benches to sit at there. But I'm also going to partially blame that on the uneven terrain because it's all outside. You're walking on a mix of like mud and gravel. It also didn't help that I slipped in mud at one point, of course with my right leg, so my hip hurt like a bitch and I had to use my Loki scepter as a walking stick for like 5 minutes before my hip started feeling normal again. But when you're at something like PSquaredGals, Dallas, when you're at a Comic-Con convention, it is hard to find a place to sit down for a couple hours because usually the food court is packed. There are not very, unless you want to sit up against the wall, there really are no places to sit at a convention. So that was a bitch. And Saturday when I was in my Foxy costume, it really hurt because the costume, even though there's not a whole lot of pieces on the bottom, it's literally just regular pants on the bottom, but where the chest piece sits, I end up having my hip hurt a lot faster in that than it ever has. I'm taking, for contouring my cheeks, I'm taking my NYX Cosmetics You Sculpted palette in the shade Soft Contour, and I'm just going to lightly contour my cheekbones. So, even though it was hurting around Scarborough, which was like a month or so before the con, at the very least a couple weeks before it, but we decided to wait until after the con to call the doctor and make an appointment, which we have. My appointment is actually the day after I'm filming this. I'm filming this on the 9th, so my appointment's on the 10th. And I will be honest, I am very nervous about it, but then I tend to get nervous quickly, though I like to think that I'm good at hiding it when I need to hide it. My worst fear is that she's going to say I need surgery, but in reality, I'm probably not going to find that out tomorrow. I doubt I'll need surgery, honestly. I would be surprised if I needed surgery. To highlight my cheekbones, I'm going to take the same highlighter that I used on my eyes, on my NYX fan brush. But in reality, she's probably going to send me to get x-rays and possibly refer me to some kind of specialist. But then, I don't know. I won't know what's going to happen until tomorrow, but honestly, it's probably not going to be anything too severe. Doctor's appointments for me for anything besides a physical is nerve-wracking. Hell, even just a normal physical can be nerve-wracking sometimes. Because what if, oh god, what if the doctor finds something that concerns him or her, them, whatever pronouns you want to use. You know? Sticking with the purple theme, I'm going to take my NYX Powder Puff Lippie in Willpower. This is a very, very, very light purple. It's almost like a purpley nude, pretty much. The Powder Puffs are my frickin' favorite because they are so soft. It is so easy to build up opacity depending on how much you want. Yeah, see, you can see how light that is. Especially because my lips are stained from the lipstick I just had on for a different look. They also dry down to a satiny kind of matte that actually feels like a powder, hence the name Powder Puff Lippie. I'm going to let this dry a bit before I go in with my lip gloss that I'm going to be using today. For lip gloss, I am taking one from the Colourpop Disney Villains collection. This is the Maleficent one. In My Pet. I'm guessing that's the name because it says it on the bottom down here. It is a purple lip gloss. If there's one thing I don't like about this the lip glosses for this, I don't know if this is all their lip glosses because this is the only Colourpop lip gloss I own. I don't know if this is the same applicator for all of them, but it's a hard bristled brush and I'm just not a fan. I don't know, it's playing Def Leppard. But anyway, I don't know if it's because of the bristles or something else, but they pick up the lipstick underneath no matter how dry it is, no matter how matte it is, especially if it's a more creamy lipstick. Don't put this on top. Like the lipstick you get with the Maleficent kit the highlighter, lipstick, and lip gloss. Don't put this lip gloss on top. At least not with, or use a or don't use the applicator with this that comes with it, because it will just pick up the lipstick immediately and it just won't. It'll be weird and it'll turn your lip gloss brush nasty and gross and shit. But yeah, that is it for this glowy, glossy type get ready with me. Wish me luck at my doctor's appointment. Of course, by the time you guys are seeing this, the appointment's already happened. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more stuff like this, including my knuckle popping. Make sure you check me out on my Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter. I am most active on my Instagram and Tumblr. I'm forgetting my outro as I will also leave a link down in the description to the PSquaredGals channel, as well as a list of all the products I used today. I'm Opal Sapphire, and I will see you in whatever I decide to put up next. Bye!